Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming to my wealth space where we discuss information that help us to navigate life. Talking about navigating life, I want us to also understand this that life is has its own pattern. It has a pattern that seems like if we understand it as people, life will be more easier for us. It's like an equation, an equation that needed to be solved. We need a formula. We need a way. We need something that will help us to navigate this life. That is what I'm talking about. Life has a pattern, and life is like an equation that we need a formula to solve. Now, the formula is not going to be generic. It's not going to be just one formula for one person. It's not going to be my formula to solving to navigate life will be different from your formula to navigate life. Even though we might all agree or might all arrive at the same point, but the process, the way we get there, will be different. That's my discussion today to say life is like a pattern. It's a made pattern. Life has a pattern, and it needs a formula to solve it. How do we get this formula? Sometimes I think we all, going through our different experiences in life help us to buy time, to learn through things, and to have a formula for us to solve it one more time. So life has a formula. Life needs a formula. It's a pattern. It's an equation that we need to solve. That is my discussion today to say, you know, we as people, we need a formula to solve our equations of life. And this equation is not going to be just one it's not just one fit all. Ours, different individuals will have different formula. He that masters his or her own formula, he that master his or her formula will excel. We get there quicker, we get there easily. It's like if you in your environment, if you understand your environment, if you study your environment, you study your community, you study your state, you study your country, you study your culture, and you fully understand it, the possibility of you excelling very high quickly is high. And that is what I'm talking about. We need to understand that life is like an equation. Life has a pattern, and this pattern has to be understood. We have to know what is the pattern of life, what is it requiring me. Sometimes education is part of it for us to have a knowledge of our environment, to have a knowledge of the requirement of our community, for us to be able to deliver those requirements. It might be education. I believe education is part of it, but there are other things that we need to equip ourselves with to have this formula to solve this puzzle. If you don't speak a language in your new environment, I would think and I would suggest that the first thing you do is to try as much as possible to learn that language. Once you learn that language, then you will be introduced to the culture. And once you understand the culture, then you know what to present, you know what to supply, you know the needs of this community. That is my discussion today. That life has a requirement. Life expects something from us. Life has its own pattern, and it has its own, it's like an equation that needs a formula to solve. That is life. And if we can understand life, if we can understand our environment, our culture, then we stand a high percentage, a high chances of us excelling in life. This is my discussion. This is my thought. And I think that is how it is. And I really want you to comment on this video. I want to hear from you that if you understand your environment, if you understand your culture, if you understand the culture of your community, where you are, where you live in, are you going to excel? Do you have a high possibility of excelling in that community or in that environment? The same thing in the environment of this world that we live in. We have to understand life. We have to understand it's a pattern. You have to understand that it needs a formula to solve some of the equation of life. This is my discussion today. And also, he or she that understand the pattern of life will excel in life, and life will be more easy for those people. For life be more easy for him or her that understand the pattern of life and that created his or her own formula to solve this pattern. That is my discussion today. I want you to comment. I want you to add something to what I'm just saying now. Or if there's anything you need to take out, let me hear you in your comment. Let me read the comment section and understand you even the more. This is my thought, this is my opinion, and I want you to comment on it. I want you to say your own point. If this is the first time of you joining us on this channel, I want you to subscribe to this channel. I want you to hit like. I want you to share this video so that we can all share information and we can all, bounce things off from each other, and we can all excel together and find this formula of life together. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for taking time out. I promise you, your time here will not be a waste of time. Thank you very much. My name again is Ola Omotayo. As I see you in the next video, I say have a wonderful day and a blessed week.